Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, everyone. This is Hanif Speaks, and our subject today is: Did the Quran change in 1924? And the answer is not what you think. When most people try to critique Islam, they bring up the 1924 Cairo, Egypt Quran as an argument that the Quran was altered or hadn't existed until 1924. Now, the claim that the Quran hadn't existed until 1924 can be easily debunked, since if it was true, the Birmingham Quran manuscript wouldn't have been proven by carbon dating that it was made far back as 645 AD. But that fact hadn't stopped people like Sam Sahun from claiming that the Quran hadn't existed until 1924. But how about the claim that the Quran was altered in 1924? Well, that I would explain in this video. First, we need to know what is the Cairo, Egypt edition of the Quran. The 1924 Cairo edition of the Quran was a standardized Egyptian edition that became widely used and is now considered the official text of the Quran in most Muslim countries. The Cairo edition is based on the Hafs recitation. That fact could be the reason that people think that the Quran or the Quran Cairo edition was altered. But no, Hafs are not a version of the Quran, but rather a dialect and a style of recitation from the Prophet, peace be upon him. Also, Hafs being the original Qurayshi dialect in which the Quran was revealed for the first time to the Prophet, peace be upon him. While people compare the Warsh and Hafs recitation to be different, as you can see, the changes shown are quite minimal, or even there are no changes at all. Now that is my presentation on the 1924 Cairo Egyptian edition of the Quran and how it didn't change anything from the original Quranic text. This is Hanif Speaks. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.